Alright guys, we have some juicy news to talk about today. So, I didn't realize that there was anything about this. I didn't know about this until I just was skimming through some articles and I saw that Marvel producer Victoria Alonso believes the name X-Men is outdated. Now, I'm pretty sure that this probably ties into the whole, line that Mystique gives in the movie where she's like, something, how does it go again? Something like, you should think about changing the name from X-Men to X-Women. you know that line in the movie. We saw it in the teasers and stuff. If you want to go check it out, I did do a reaction on that on the channel, so you can go check that out if you want to. But let's see. Marvel Studios producer Victoria Alonso recently stated that the X-Men team name is outdated because the team includes a lot of female superheroes. This is just really stupid. People are actually pretty dumb. Alonso spoke with Nuke the Fridge's Louis Lecca about the X-Men, where she detailed how she believes the team name is now outdated. It's actually not. Let's see. If we go to... Okay. If we go to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, and we put in men. Let's see what the definition for men is. Is this going to actually be helpful? Are they... Okay, so they aren't actually going to give definitions for men. Maybe man? Okay, here we go. Okay. So, man. Definition of man. An individual human, especially an adult male. It can particularly mean an adult male, but it can also just mean an individual human. A man belonging to a particular category, so, that is obviously, one reference. The human race. So, for the first definition, we have an individual human, the human race. See, these people are really dumb. They don't understand that the word men or man actually is a word that can represent the entire human race, and that is why it's called X-Men, because, obviously there are female X-Men characters, but at the same time, they fall under the umbrella of the term men, because that term can represent the entire human race. Because X-Men just sounds like it just pops when you say it. X-Men. It just sounds awesome when you say it. It's what the name is. There's no other name you can think of that can have that same pop like X-Men has. So this whole thing is just really dumb. It baffles me that people are just this lost in their own fake reality. Alonso touched on a number of subjects, including Captain Marvel and what fans can expect from the upcoming special features on the Blu-ray. Yada yada yada. Who cares about that? When Lecca asks Alonso about the X-Men and if she can give him a hint about what Marvel has in store, Alonso responds by declaring that the term X-Men is outdated. Now, if they changed the name X-Men, I would be pissed, and this would actually piss off so many people if they did this. It would actually be insane. I don't know where the future is going. It's
funny that people call it the X-Men. There's a lot of female superheroes in the X-Men group, so I think it's outdated.
Could you just not be this ignorant? Please? Pull out a dictionary, Miss Alonso, and look up the word men. Let's see what you find when you do that, okay? Alonso continued, I don't know where it's going to go. We'll see. They just now have joined. They have a movie, Dark Phoenix, coming out soon, which under that banner is their last film, so we'll see what time will tell. Now, Marvel, I'm telling you right now, if you change the name X-Men, that would be the biggest mistake that you can make with this entire thing, okay? You have been handed the X-Men franchise. The dumbest thing you could do right now is change the name, okay? It's not outdated, okay? It's not. It's actually a very fitting name because it can include every human being under that title, okay? It's so stupid. What are you gonna call it? X-Human? Yeah, that sounds almost as good as X-Men. almost as good. This is very interesting to hear from a producer from Marvel Studios producer. Name and brand recognition are huge factors when it comes to a franchise. It's one of the reasons why Hollywood is constantly rebooting and creating sequels for so many beloved franchises like Ghostbusters, Indiana Jones, and more. Exactly. If they are that bent out of shape over a name, over it being called X-Men, then it just goes to show just how lost Hollywood is now. It's just ridiculous. The idea that the name X-Men might be outdated is also patently ridiculous. The word man was traditionally used to refer to the human species or mankind as a whole, and it still is. If you look in any of the modern dictionaries, at least any of the modern dictionaries that I've looked in, it still has that as a definition. In fact, the English language doesn't retain grammatical gender in nouns, adjectives, and pronouns as we see in languages such as Spanish or French. Thus, the term X-Men includes not only males but females as well. And as we all know, from the comics and from the movies, they have done a fantastic job with representing great female characters. They've had a lot of great female characters in the comics and in the movies. There's literally no reason to get woke over this. So Marvel, just, keep your panties out of a bunch and you'll be fine, okay? So with that being said, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this news? What do you think about this whole situation? Have you seen X-Men Dark Phoenix? I'm going to be seeing it this weekend and giving you guys a review because you guys want a review. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.